Hi, and welcome to Victoria's Body Shop. I'm so glad you stopped by today. We have such a treat. I've prepared so many new ideas for you. Hopefully, they will make your life and your body fit, happy, and you'll have tons of fun. First of all, I want to thank everyone for the last show. I got so much positive feedback, and I got really good questions, and I got really good responses. So I want to thank you for that, because I understand what it's like when you're going through life and you're trying to find solutions and there's so many choices and you're not sure what to do or who to trust. Well, thanks for trusting me, because I love what I do. That's why I created the Body Shop, because I feel like we're always working on ourselves, we're always working on our bodies, we're working on our skin, we're working on our future and our destiny. And we need help, and we need motivation, inspiration, ideas, input, feedback. We need lots of things to help us become the things that we want to become. So first of all, let me tell you just a little bit about my journey after you follow me. So push the follow button, because I want to make sure you never miss out on any of the great ideas, tips, and fun we're going to have over this wonderful transformation journey. Because if you spend some time with me, you will be transformed and I will be transformed. Why? Because energy creates energy. And when we inspire each other and help each other, we all grow, we all rise, and we all become greater. So I was not always fit. I was actually overweight at one time. Yes, I weighed 60 pounds more now. And if you want to see what fat looks like outside the body, this is what fat looks like. I had 60 extra pounds of body fat. And the body fat you look at every day, if you have extra, is fat that would not fit on the inside of your skin. It actually is on the inside of your body. It's overflowing to the outside. And when we have that extra fat, our skin is overstretched, it's overtaxed, it becomes abused, it becomes rough, it becomes bumpy, lumpy, and all kind of things happen when we have extra body fat. And I wanted to lose the extra 60 pounds of body fat, so I found ways to lose the weight. And once I started losing, I found out I had extra skin. And if you're looking to improve your skin, don't go away, because I'm going to give you some ideas today. And some of them you may have heard of, and some of them you may never have heard of. And that's what I'm asking you to do, is to join this little journey we're going to go on today, and really try to look for ideas that can help you transform your life. We've got to get fit. We've got to get healthy. We have to become in a space and a place where we take our health seriously, and we are the number one priority. And so I want to share with you some of the things that I did when I was losing weight to make sure my skin was able to stay fit. And that's why I created Skin Tight Naturals. Skin Tight Naturals, right? It's keeping your skin tight, or regaining the firmness if you've lost it, or reducing wrinkles, or eliminating creepy skin if you have it. So it's all about skin tight, but we want to do it in a natural way. And so all of our products are done with natural ingredients. We use a small batch manufacturer, which means we're not overproduced in some big production somewhere where we're using a bunch of preservatives so it can sit on a shelf for 3 years. We actually make our products fresh every month. As often as we run out, we make a new batch, and then we vacuum seal it. We are cruelty free. We're non-GMO, and we partner with small businesses, because this is a tough time for everybody, and we want to help each other grow and rise, and we want to help each other stay in business throughout this whole ordeal we're all experiencing across the world. So I'm really going from a very emotional and social and spiritual place, as well as just getting good skin. Because what is good skin if your soul is lost, right? So I really want you to understand that a lot of love and energy and goodness goes into Skin Tight Naturals. And it's my company. I'm the founder. And the reason I founded it is because when I was on that weight loss journey, trying to keep my skin firm while I was losing weight, trying to get fit, I wanted to use elements that were natural. I grew up in a natural environment. I ate fresh fruits, vegetables, everything was organic, everything was homegrown. So I'm used to living in a space and a place where things are healthy for me. And we even did to the point where we grew our own vegetables, and then we raised our own animals. Everything we did, even the protein we ate, all of it was completely natural, and no hormones, no pesticides. It was just a really great way to grow up. Unfortunately, I just ate too much of all the things that I ate, and I also ate from stress. Do you know what that's like? You ever eat, just grab something just because you're stressful? For that one moment of stress, I ended up with 60 extra pounds of fat that my body could not use. And I was becoming borderline diabetic, and which was really going to affect the circulation in my skin. So I needed to do something. Once I started losing weight, I saw one stretch mark start to happen on my hips. I went, wait a minute. Have you seen people that have lost a lot of weight and all of a sudden their bodies have all these extra stretch marks? And so you have the extra stretch marks, it doesn't matter, because now I got stretch marks. I still can't wear a swimsuit. I still can't go outside. I'm still not able to feel as good as I want in my body. Well, let's work on that today. If you want to tighten your skin, there's things we must do. Number one, we must drink water. I even made my own water bottle. It's in the carousel down there. I even made my own water bottle because I wanted to measure. So here's a quart, here's what. So I wanted to measure and have rewards for myself. I get all the way to the top, says, yay, you did it. I'm happy now. I finished my quart for the day. And for the hour, actually, for me, because I drink about, 7, 12 cups of water a day, depending on how I feel. Make sure while you're following along that you get that coupon code in the chat, because there is a coupon code. I want to make sure you get a chance to try my products before you leave, because the results we're getting are great. They're really great because people are understanding that, number one, your skin turns over every 30 to 60 days. So you're not going to see a complete stretch mark reduction in 5 minutes after you put on some stretch mark cream. You're not going to see cellulite just disappear after you put on, cellulite cream. You actually have to work on a process, but you have to have all the ingredients. You have to have the entire treatment process, and you have to put the time in to make sure the muscles are able to respond, because we're going to talk about the muscle that shapes the skin underneath, right? So many people don't understand that. You think, okay, I'm going to buy this creepy skin cream. I'm going to rub it on, and all of a sudden, all my creepy skin's just gone. Well, let me let you in on something that, just from a scientific standpoint. Once I lost my weight, I became a professional trainer to athletes, entertainers, executives, and moms and dads, anybody that wanted to get fit. So once I got to that place, I became a spokesperson for Nike, Adidas, and LA Gear. And once I was able to do all those great things, I needed to find a way to continue to educate others, and that's why we got into professional training and working with great, awesome people. Maybe you someday. So once I was able to lose the weight, keep my skin tight, which I'm going to give you the elements that I use to keep my skin tight and to eliminate creepy skin, because I was starting to get creepy skin. So I'm going to give that to you today and let you understand how that all works. You have to look at the whole body as one mechanism, not just the skin, not just the muscles, right? Not just your hair. Everything that you eat, think, do, ingest comes out somewhere. It shows up somewhere in your life, somewhere in your body, somewhere in your energy field. It's there. So when you get ready and you're really ready to start firming up, I want you to understand, you can't just put on cream to firm up. The skin can get firm, but it's the muscle underneath. That's what makes Skin Tight Naturals different. We're a fit skincare company. We're not looking at what age you are. We're looking at fitness, right? We're looking at, because after 25, you start losing collagen, you start losing hyaluronic acid. Your body starts to getting softer. The skin starts to wrinkle. It starts to lose its firmness. It's elastin. Elastin is like elastic. Elastic, when you pull a rubber band and it snaps back, Same thing with your skin. You pull your skin, it should snap back if you've got good elastin and you've got good collagen. So if you don't have good elastin and good collagen, your skin won't just snap back. You pull your skin, right? And it just sort of hangs there, it doesn't go back. Now you've lost your snapback, girls and boys, you've lost it. So how do we replace it? Replace it with exercise, nutrition, movement, circulation, water, because your body is 70% water, your muscles are over 60% water, and your skin has to stay hydrated. You have sweat glands in your skin, you have 300 million skin cells. Those cells have to stay hydrated, and we have to replace the collagen. And so there's a whole formula to getting this right. But here's what's interesting. Even if you buy the most expensive skincare in the world, and you have all this dead skin that is not healthy on top of your dermis, right? Red dermis on top, you will not be able to get the deep penetration of good nutrition into the skin so the collagen can repair, so that the collagen can stimulate elastin, and then elastin comes back, and now you're able to what? Tighten your skin. And you're able to tighten your skin because you did all of the fitness elements of getting a fit skin and a fit body. It's not even about skinny. It's not about anything but your health and getting the right nutrition and the right biochemistry and the right metabolic processes. That's why I love what I do, because it's not just rubbing on lotion. You don't need me for that. Anybody can just rub on lotion. But if you really want to transform your skin, if you really want fit, supple, glowing, soft, tight skin, stay with me, because I want to share with you some ideas. I want to share with you some of the ingredients we use, why we chose them. And we're not looking at you just today getting a product, making a sale. That's not what we're looking at. My company is looking at you trying a process that makes you healthy, happy, fit. It makes you want to go out and reach all the goals that you didn't reach and do all the things you didn't do. I want you, if you've been stuck in your home, I want you to be able to get out, take off your jacket, and feel good that your shoulders are tight, your skin is tight, the creepiness is gone, the wrinkles are gone, and you feel, or at least they're reduced, and you feel more confident, you feel stronger, you feel happier, you feel like, okay, I'm ready. You might have to go apply for a job, but you haven't been out of the house in 2 months. Well, you're going to need confidence for that. You're going to know that when someone's looking at you across the table, that you feel good about who they're looking at because you worked on yourself. You may not be perfect, but you're better than how you started. And that's what the whole goal is, just to get better every day. So first of all, we have to train the muscle under the skin. If you've got creepy skin, let's say you lift your arm up and your skin starts to hang down, right? Well, we've got to do exercises to tighten that up. And I did this process, this program last week, and I got so many questions about, well, which exercises? My suggestion is, let's start with something as simple as a tricep kickback, because the back of the arms is one of the number one places where creepy skin wants to form. And it wants to form there because the muscle is gone. So we look at the back of the arm, and something as simple as, let me get my weights. Something as simple as a tricep extension. It's just keeping your elbows by your side, chest lifted, core is tight, and just extending the elbows behind you. Flexion, extension, that's your elbow joint right there. And just pressing back. And I do, when I'm training my customers and my clients, I do something I call the 3x3, because it's so easy to remember 3. 3 times the exercise, 1 tricep extension, 3 sets of 10. 3 sets of 10 equals what? 30 reps. Well, that's just to get you started, right? And once you're going, you might want to go get a professional trainer or a personal trainer, or get someone to design a personal program for you, because you want to train the muscle, right? Tighten the muscle. And then see how the muscle gets tight? And when the muscle gets tight, the skin forms around the muscle. Now what you have is a muscle that has shape. It has a nice little curvy shape to it. And then the skin is elastic. So the skin's gonna tighten around the muscle. So now your skin's tighter, the muscle's healthier. And the next thing we wanna do is I'm gonna take some Tighten Up, and I'll tell you what's in it in a minute. Tighten Up is our flagship product. Its number one ingredient is organic shea butter with beautiful fatty acids that your body, your skin absorbs, loves, and just soaks up. So I'm going to take some Tighten Up, and I'm going to do this now because I'm going to show you that it's going to actually be working while we're talking and while we're visiting here. So I'm going to put some Tighten Up. So first thing I did was I did some arm extensions. I just wanted to bring circulation into the area, right? So that's your elbow extension. That's what I did first. Tricep kickback. That's what it's called. Tricep extension, tricep kickback. So I did that to get some circulation. I know this is new because most people go get up in the morning, take a shower, jump in the shower, slather on some cream, throw on their clothes. So the clothes, soaks off most of the product you put on. So you want the product to soak in. So I've already started a little glow. My skin actually is getting warm from the massage. So I massage it into my skin. So now here I'm what does the massage do? Increase circulation. So I want to increase circulation into the skin. So that's what I'm doing now. And now let's say for the front of my arms, I'm going to warm up a little bit. And you can just do this in the bathroom. You don't even have to have weights. Just do a bicep curl. So I'm going front, I'm curling up and down. That's called a bicep curl if you're not familiar with this move, right? So I'm using the front of my arms, biceps. So, which by the way, most of us overuse them because that's also what? Your eating muscle, right? So we do bicep curls, and sometimes I'll just stand in the shower while I'm just getting ready to dry off, just to kind of get them warmed up, right? So I'm just getting some flexion in the arms, and I'm just getting some bicep curl here. I'm getting the muscle what? I'm warming the area up. This is really important. Now that I got it warm, I'm gonna add Tighten Up. I'm just gonna rub it on, and I go in circular motions because circular motions are good for bringing blood into the area, stimulating collagen growth. So I'm adding my Tighten Up. I'm just adding a little bit. Now this is really important because with Tighten Up, with our ingredients, they're potent, very rich, and we don't skimp because I don't skimp because I don't want anything I'm not going to use, and I don't want anything that's not going to be perfect. So I put it on, and I just want you to see as I rub, it expands. How much I started off with, look, I can go all the way around my forearm, around the back, and it's still expanding because fat is emollient and rich, and it's able to cover a lot of space with a small amount of product. So you're not going to need a ton, but you do have to get the area warm. So I'm circulating now. I'm using circulation, circular motions, getting everything going. There, going up. So when you put your product on, you want to make sure that you get it completely circulated and completely absorbed, because there's over 20 elements in Tighten Up, and every one of them works together synergistically. We've got shea butter, aloe vera, we've got hyaluronic acid. Everything is working together. So as I'm wanting to release all the toxins from the body, I'm going to use circulation, increase circulation, improve the range of motion, and also what I want to make sure is that I get on a program so that I'm drinking water, eating my fruits and vegetables, getting enough protein because protein is vital to muscle development, and making sure I'm getting enough rest because your body actually changes at night while you're asleep. That's what repair, restore, rejuvenate, regenerate, that's where it happens, is in your sleep. And if you're not sleeping and you got bags on your eyes and you're getting wrinkles and your skin's getting rough and you're getting those little bumps on your body because there's low circulation, you're not sleeping enough. You're not getting enough rest. You have to sleep. You can put, again, we can work out, drink water, put all this on, and then not sleep and not have our metabolic system go into a regenerating, rejuvenation, and repairing mode. That happens when you sleep. It's really important. And you have to get at least 5 to 6 hours straight, if possible. It may not be impossible because of your schedule or because of your lifestyle. I apologize for that, because I'm sorry if you can't, because that is what our life is made of. That is what our whole metabolic, the human system is. It's rest, repair, and then it's go, 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 and perform. That's the two opposite ends of the spectrum that we have to work at. Now, one thing about Tighten Up is we want to make sure before we use it that we exfoliate. Now, one thing I do is I have contact sponge. And if you don't know how to use one, you get the sponge, you soak it in warm water for 15 minutes, and then you squeeze out the excess, and then you exfoliate with it. Now, that's for your face. Now, for my face, we also have a deep pore cleanser. It's a refining, and it is amazing. It exfoliates gently. So you can use our deep pore refining cleanser with the contact for your face. Now, for your body, we have a glycolic acid. It's in the carousel. It's an exfoliating, advanced exfoliating cleanser. It is, I gotta tell you what's in it. It is absolutely, it's crazy, because the amount of work that went into this product to make sure that we could exfoliate and get all the dead skin cells off. It's really vital that we have done that. And so the glycolic acid has over 8 ingredients, and glycolic acid is the main ingredient. That's your sugar, right? That's what gets the dead skin off. And so I use my contact sponge with our glycolic advanced cleanser, and I just kind of rub and rub and rub. Once I put the cleanser on, I rub, and then I rinse off, let it all dry, and I let it dry to just about, I'm a little bit damp, right? And once it's damp, then I go to the magic. You know what the magic is? The magic is called Hydroplump, right? Hydroplump it has, wait a minute, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm so excited that you guys are all here listening and learning how to take care of your skin. Well, Hydroplump is put together in such a way that it has the glycolic acid. I'm sorry, that's the exfoliator. Here we go. The Hydroplump, the main ingredients are, of course, like the name Hydroplump, hyaluronic acid. And what does that do? Well, it increases skin tone, plumps your skin instantly, right? Hyaluronic acid takes in 1,000 times its weight in water. Isn't that amazing? So if you've got wrinkled areas, crepey skin, we call this a pre-treatment, right? So, and then we have aloe vera, and aloe vera is for tightening. We have arginine, which is great, because arginine is a skin damage repairing protein. And if you've got skin damage like crepey skin, wrinkles, acne, dark brown spots, that is what you need with Hydroplump. It has all the elements you need. It even has retinol. So you buy retinol, you buy hyaluronic acid, you buy lavender oil, because it has lavender oil, which fades the blemishes as well on your skin. So you buy 5 elements, or you can buy Hydroplump and get all 5 in one, and it's a pre-treatment for crepey skin. It is, because we can put on the cream, but sometimes if you were like, I have a customer who had so much crepey skin on her arms because she was a sun worshiper. We needed to pre-treat. So we needed to clean, exfoliate, pre-treat, and then use Tighten Up. And she looks amazing. And now she wears tank tops with total confidence. And she just feels good that she doesn't look her age. And that's what I love to tell people. Don't tell anybody your age unless you feel proud or something. Just be ageless. Just let your friends hang around you, right? And a year from now, you look 5 to 10 years younger. Is that awesome? I mean, imagine, who cares what the number is? It's what do you feel like? What do you move like? What do you perform like? What's your life like? What's your energy like? That's what you want. You don't need to know some number, because we even have this great article that we did where, 40 is the new 60, right? Or 60 is the new 40, whatever. It's like, why does it matter? We don't look like our parents did. We don't operate the same way. We're in a different world. We're in a different consciousness, a different environment. We don't even, it's the reality that we've all had to go through in the last year has changed everything. So now, you know what? Let's live, let's look great, let's feel great, let's drop all the numbers, and let's just try to get some time back, right? Let's take the time back. Let's go out there and let's do all the things we can do to look the best we can, operate the best that we can operate, perform at peak levels, because we're going to have to start over. We're going to have to find different, some of us have to find different careers, some of us have to change schools, some of you have to do work at home, whatever. Don't become a hermit just because you work at home. Use your home time as your spa time. Put on your crepes, put on your pre-treatments, put on your masks. You know, our enzyme mask is amazing. Your skin becomes rejuvenated in less than 60 days. So you start doing these things so when you do go outside, you're rocking it, baby. You look good, you feel good, you're walking, you look younger, you feel younger, you just feel good because you worked on yourself. Instead of working for everybody else and trying to follow everybody else's rules, everyone else's, you have to do this and you can't do that. Okay, whatever. You can think that, you can do that, but you have to be able to feel good about yourself. So let's let go of all the rules when we're at home and make this time our regeneration, rejuvenation, our nurturing time. That's why I love you. I wish I had a way that you could actually you could smell the aroma of vanilla bean. That's what we used, essential oil. Because when you are massaging, when you go for a massage, right, and they have aromatherapy, you're like, oh, that feels so good. Oh, that smells so good. Why not do it for yourself at home? Why not? And I see someone ask, can you use it on your eyes? Yes, you can use it on your eyes. Yes. And it's really cool. If you use it on your eyes, I suggest that you use it with the vitamin C and hyaluronic gel, as opposed to the Hydro Plump. I really made Hydro Plump for creepy skin for the body. And I use Hydro Plump on my face, underneath my Tighten Up, but I don't use the Hydro Plump under my eyes. I use the vitamin C hyaluronic acid. That one is great if you've got under eye wrinkles and wrinkles around the top of your eyes, and sometimes you feel like your eyes are going to have a little hood over the top, and you're like, look, I don't need that hood. You can work on that. You can work on that with the vitamin C hyaluronic and Tighten Up above the eyes, around the bottom, so I get my little circle, right? Is it gel enough to sleep? Yes, that's a great question. Yeah, you can actually, I wouldn't put the mask on until everything was soaked in, because you want to make sure every cell, because you know every inch of your skin has certain millions of cells. So you want to get the area exactly where you want it to be, like around the bottom. Like I don't have wrinkles anymore. It's one of those things where I was starting to get wrinkles and I was freaking out. So I was talking to our scientists and I'm saying, so this was a while ago, and I'm like, what am I going to do? And so then I remembered when I was doing photo shoots for Nike would bring me the most incredible makeup artists from around the world. And then when I was in LA, and then I ended up going to Italy for a shoot. And when I got there, I learned about all these different things they were doing. The Italian skincare was crazy cool, right? And it's like, when I started to formulate with our science people, I started to asking them about the things they were using in Italy, and I saw some things in Switzerland, and there's all these different elements. I'm like, wait a minute, how come we're not using those? And he goes, well, just because people are conditioned in America, he said, to follow each other. So if this is popular, then everybody else ends up doing it. So I just had our formulator take the greatest elements that had been researched and that they considered safe by all research standards, and we edited them to the vitamin C, which has the vitamin C gel, has stem cells, has natural plant stem cells. So you get your stem cells, you get your vitamin C, you got the serums, everything is in it. And then you massage, tighten up. But you have to be careful because you don't want to get it in your eye, but you do want to get it as close as you possibly can. That's why I said let it all soak in before you put your night mask on. And this is interesting. I use a night mask But I have to make sure with Tighten Up that I go down into my cheeks, because if my mask moves, it moves the Tighten Up around. And you can tell where you stop. You're like, wait, this skin is soft. This skin is not as soft. So you have to make sure you get the Tighten Up in every area that your mask is going to touch, because it'll move it around and you'll end up with uneven skin. Or you can put it all over your face as well. You can do that. You can do that. I just don't need that much oil. I don't need that much. So I do about 3 nights a week of Tighten Up, and the rest I do Hydro Plump, and then I do Firm Up. So that works for me really well. So that was a question. Thank you. She said, my skin is growing. Thank you. Well, it's interesting because it wasn't always glowing, just so you know. I had bad acne. I had broken out from overeating and dieting. When I was becoming diabetic, I lost circulation, so I end up getting little scabby things on my face, which left these brown marks. And I would never be caught dead without 30 feet of makeup on before I go. You know, those over made up, you could almost scrape it off. I was using so much of that cover makeup to try to cover dark spots that my skin was 2 different colors in certain parts of my body. I looked ridiculous because I was so afraid of being seen without makeup. And it took a while for that to go away. And that was vitamin C and hyaluronic acid, and then using the enzyme mask, the elements in those. That's what helped my skin become even finally. And also with the enzyme mask, your pores will go away. And that's what I did yesterday. I did that mask yesterday, so my skin, the pores are still closed. So it's amazing. And I also want to make sure that if you have stretch marks, you can use Tighten Up on stretch marks. Or if you're pregnant, the ingredients are approved. And so it's a thing where I use Tighten Up during the winter on my hands, because I don't want my hands to look like, you sit next to somebody and you go, oh, they look great till you saw their hands, right? And so I was starting to get some wrinkles on my wrist, ankles, inner arms, and right here. You want to make sure you get the areas. I know, I love this. Anything I can do to put on cream, I'm just such a little addict when it comes to skincare. So that's really important. Now, one thing that I do want to share with you about Tighten Up that is revolutionary, that didn't happen until I came along the industry, and I'm proud to say it because I had to sit in front of the camera for hours. And when I sit in front of the camera, my skin starts to dry from the sun, even though you'd think it'd be the opposite, but I'm out in the sun. And we do shoots on the beach in Miami, and by the time I'm done, I feel like I'm a raisin. Even though I'm sweaty, it's as if my skin has lost water, so it's dehydrated, and then it gets wrinkly. So if you've got wrinkled skin, dehydrated skin, creepy skin, you want to make sure that you drink your water. But also, one of the things that we added to Tighten Up to make it so unique is we added a proprietary ingredient. I don't really write about it a lot, because when I write about it a lot, pretty soon it ends up in everybody's product, right? And now mine's not that exclusive anymore. But there's a proprietary product that is a plant. And it is a type of a plant that has the most unique property to it, that when it hits the human skin, it contracts. So your skin, and it's a natural plant, so your skin actually reduces itself. Let me tell you about, there was a study that said that there was volunteers from the age of 35 to 52, and they applied the skin formula, this particular formula, to their skin, and after 5 minutes, 81% saw an improvement. 81% said, my skin is firmer, tighter. And this is the thing. I know when you're trying to get in shape, when you're trying to get rid of creepy skin and wrinkles, and you're trying to get fit, and you're trying to look good in your clothes, you want to do it today, and you're thinking to yourself, I got a special event coming up. I should have started doing this 3 months ago, because I want to look good in that dress. I want to look good in those slacks. I want to look good at that event. We added this element to our Tighten Up Creepy Skin Cream because we know that there's nothing more exciting than something looking like it's working while you can't see it, it's actually working. What that means is when you put it on, your skin starts to tighten up instantly. You get an instant firming effect while you're waiting the 3 months for the permanent effect to take place. So you actually start getting reduced sagging, reduced in the creepy texture. You have a wrinkle reduction. You have a reduction in visible stretch marks. You get improved skin tone. This is great. This is awesome, right? And it restores gently your skin back to a firm state. So you instantly see results. You instantly get tighter skin. And then, so from the time that we started, now I can actually feel my skin getting tighter. I can actually feel it. And now my muscles are even starting to striate because the tighten up I put on in the beginning of the presentation when we started today is now working. My skin is actually firmer right now. Look at that. My shoulders are tighter. Everything, every place where I put this, I'm even starting to get a separation, look at that, bicep curls, everything that we did, everything is actually looking better. The longer it's on, the better you look. Is that just crazy? I know. We had one person, full-time researching skin tightening agents that are safe, that are organic, that are natural, that are not used every day, and most people don't even know they exist. It's like there's so much out there we're not aware of. That's why I want you to follow me. Push the follow button, because I'm finding I can find things all the time that aren't being used anywhere. Amazing, right? Yeah, so all of a sudden, I found it because I found the scientist. She found the element where your body, your skin, I just get so excited, I'm sorry. How about you're getting ready to go meet somebody at the pool? You're gonna go to the beach. You're gonna go to out dancing. You're gonna go have brunch. And you don't look exactly perfect the way you'd like to. What if you were able to tighten up, put it on your arms, massage it in, do your little curl, right? Get the skin tight, increase the circulation, condition the muscle. And then I'm even gonna put it on my abs. I'm putting it on my stomach, right? I'm putting it on my thighs, because it's the thing. You can use it anywhere. Anywhere. You can use glutes, hamstrings, abs, waist. How about your waist? You put on your slacks and your waist falls over. How about you put on tighten up, wait 5 minutes, let it dry, and then here's the kicker for the really super duper tip. Put it on again. Put just a little bit on again, let it dry, and your waist, the actual skin, starts to reformulate and tighten around your body. Now your waist doesn't stick out as far. Your stomach doesn't stick out as far. The skin on your abs are tighter. And the reason why I had to look for this is because I work with people that do bodybuilding, fitness, and bikini shows. And I work with the masters. Those are the people over 40 and over 50. And sometimes there's extra skin from dieting, from aging, or whatever their reason may be. And they need to have tight skin right away. So we had to find something where they're getting ready for the show. They lost the weight. They're gonna go on stage. They're gonna put on an evening gown. They're gonna put on a bikini. They're gonna put on a male's training trunks, whatever it is, and they needed to be tight instantly. This is where our science research person actually did it. She found something that is amazing, and that is in every jar of Tighten Up. We had to change the entire formulation. We had to test it. We had to make sure it could work. It would be solid. It wasn't too greasy. It didn't create rashes. We just did so much background research to find all the things that it would do, but make sure that it wasn't going to do anything we weren't sure it would do. It worked. It absolutely worked. We're 100% sold. We're excited. We're the only product for the body at this level doing this kind of multi-ingredient, tightening, regenerating, rejuvenating. And that's really what Tighten Up is made for. Regenerating, rejuvenating, restoring, making sure the skin, the collagen, the elastin, You get the quality of the cell, the texture, the creepiness disappears over time. The wrinkles reduce, right? The skin gets tighter. Those stretch marks reduce. This is amazing. I put it on my décolleté. I put it on my neck, put it on my eyes. I put it on my hands. I put it on my elbows because sometimes I have extra skin on my elbows. I don't know where that comes from. But I just, if I drop a couple of pounds, I just end up with extra skin. I just rub it on. I drink my water. I go to the gym. Now here's what's really fun too. If you really want to make this work for you, you get up in the morning. And if you exercise, make sure you put on the Tighten Up before you exercise. You have to, because while you're exercising, all that great nutrition is being metabolized by your cells and your skin. Your skin's happy. Your skin's regenerating, rejuvenating. It's soaking up the fatty acids from the shea butter. It's rebuilding itself. It is restoring. It is absolutely amazing. You won't find anything like this, right? Okay, I'm excited about Tighten Up. Now, we talked about the pre-treatment. So now, first of all, just kind of a recap for you, those of you that just jumped in. We started off with the deep cleaning pore, right? So we clean our pores. That's for your face daily. And if you want to do a scrub for your body, we do the glycolic acid. We do the advanced exfoliation, glycolic acid for your body. And with that, we use our konjac sponge for our face with the pore refining. So let me put them together for you. So we use the sponge and the cleanser for right? That's for your face. And now for the body, we use, I don't even have one. Look at that. I'm actually using my own sample because I sold out and we had to send everything I had in storage. We had to send it into Amazon. So we use the cleanser, advanced exfoliation, which is the glycolic, with the sponge, right? I told you how to use the sponge. If not, you can look it up, but how to use it. But you really want to exfoliate first. I mean, it's important. And do not exfoliate twice a day. Do not. Just once a day. Just once a day, okay? Because I don't want you to rub the skin off and I don't want you to rub the ingredients away. Because if you end up irritating the skin, you're not going to be happy. So you just want to do just enough. Now, one thing I do want to tell you with the Hydro Plump, that's really important. That comes next. That's a pre-treatment. If you have really bad creepy skin or really deep wrinkles, you want to pre-treat those with the Hydro Plump. Unless they're under your eyes, then you want to use the vitamin C hyaluronic acid for that. But you want to pre-treat just a little bit, right? Just a little bit. I'm going to put a little bit in my hand. And it's clear. It's potent. Hyaluronic acid. I just pre-treat the area. I don't put it all over my body. Because if you have really bad creepy skin all over your body, then you can. But I usually just take an area where I have the worst, like my arm, my elbows. When I was starting to get stretch marks on my hips, I just pre-treated my hips. And then I use my Tighten Up on top of this pre-treatment. So I pre-treat with Hydro Plump, then I use my Tighten Up, right? Now, if you have cellulite and you are wanting to lose weight, I suggest you make sure that you get Slim and Tone. And here's why. Slim and Tone is our signature cellulite detox skin gel. It's a glaze. It's not a cream, even though we called it a cream because nobody had heard of the glaze when we were making up all of our trademarks. No one had heard of it. So the reason why it's a glaze is because it's a natural detoxing cream. Right now, with the state of the way things are, we're touching things, we're talking to people, we're sitting in seats, we're sitting on toilet seats, we're doing all these activities that bring bacteria into our bodies. And that bacteria is digested by your skin. And then you're trying to lose weight, you're trying to lose fat, you're trying to get in shape, you're trying to get your skin rehabbed. I call it rehabbed. You're getting it rejuvenated, regenerated. You end up with all this bacteria that's just being pushed into your cells with all the things that we do and all the elements that we put on. So I like to have my clients do a really good detox in their skin. And that's what the Slim and Tone is. Slim and Tone has caffeine, L-carnitine. Now, carnitine is important because it really helps your body metabolically burn fat. And if you have extra fat, this is fat. See these little capillaries? For every pound of extra fat your body doesn't need, you have an extra mile of blood vessels. If you have 20 extra pounds of fat, you have 20 extra miles of blood vessels that your heart has to pump through with every beat. Do you know how much work that is? Do you know how straining that is on your heart, on your liver, on your kidneys? So if you have extra fat, and within these fat are capillaries, and these fats are cells full of lipids, fatty acids, right? So we want to release those fatty acids, get them out of your body, get them out of your blood, so they do not become cholesterol to where they line the arteries. You want to use something to release those fatty acids. And L-carnitine does that, and it's in this element. One of the elements we added to Slim and Tone. And then we also added vitamin E to heal your skin. Green tea is an antioxidant to help repair the cells. There's so many elements. And let me show you. I'm sorry. I didn't show it to you. Vacuum sealed. See? It's just more of a glaze. You might not be able to see it. It's a glaze. And it has a herbal fragrance because it is herbal. And it is not one of those creams that you rub on and you think you're going to be skinny. That's not what this is about. This is about helping your body to release the toxins that could create damage later. That is not healthy. That impairs fatty acids from being released. That makes the body you try to go in the gym and work out and get toned body, and all of a sudden you still have all these little dimples and wrinkles. Orange peel dimples, right? Orange peel. Those dimples are dimples of uneven skin cells, fat cells. There's this rough texture, and there's a bumpy texture to cellulite, and it's trapped fat. We have to get rid of that. It's unhealthy. It is not good for you. This is not even about vanity at this point. This is about your health. That's why I do fit skincare. I want you to be healthy. Having great skin is great, but not if you have a stroke, right? No, you want to be healthy. And we know that heart disease is a problem for women. We want to be healthy. So I want you to detox your skin once a week. You take a shower and you put on the Slim and Tone, and then you do something around the house, around the gym, it doesn't matter, but you do something so that it goes deep into your skin. And that's just a cleansing. Now, I have my clients use it every day. If they're going to the gym, if they're going to yoga, if they're going to go for a walk, if they're going to ride the bike, even just running around. One of my neighbors, she rides her bike to the store. So she uses her Slim and Tone before she goes and rides her bike to the store, because she knows now the value of what it means to detox, because we've had conversations about it. And her daughter uses it when she goes in to do yoga. And she does hot yoga, and she loves it. She's like, this is great. I put this on, and it soaks into my skin, and I feel it just sweating. All of the toxins are coming out. She said, I feel great. She had acne, took her about 3 months, and now it's gone. She's changed everything she eats. She said, it's like once you start feeling better, you want to do better. This is not one of those creams that like I said, I don't want you to just put it on and expect miracles to happen physically, visually, but no, it's like a detox tea. And that's why it's a detox tea as well. Just know that detoxing is long-term health, healing, restoring, rejuvenation. It's a prevention process. It's a wellness process for your body to become healthy and to become well, and you to feel amazing, and you to be able to have greater health in your future. Because we really now have to think forward. We've been through a dark past. Now we're going to move into a bright future so we can feel better. We can have good goals, and we're all going to have to work to put everything back together. I want you to be healthy and have the energy to do that. I want you to feel good about yourself when you're out amongst the rest of the world, when we're done with all this processes we've had to go through. I really want that for you, because when I am doing good, I feel good. And when I feel good, I share more with others, right? So that is amazing. Now make sure you guys, those of you that just, I see a bunch of you just chimed in. Hi, welcome. Make sure you push the follow button. Now, I want you to make sure that you get the coupon code. It's further up in the chat. Go to the top of the chat and get that code, because I want you to try it. At least try it, and then give us some feedback so that we know, okay, we need this, we need that. And that's what's happened is the feedback helps us grow. You know, it helps us understand what we're doing right and what we can improve upon. And because we're here to stay. We've been here a long time, and we're going to be here even longer. And this is my life's work, is helping you get what you need and doing the things you need to do. So another thing about Tighten Up that I really wanted to share, those of you that just jumped in, who doesn't know that I was 60 pounds heavier and was trying to lose weight, but was afraid I would have wrinkles and stretch marks. And then I noticed right in the middle of losing my weight journey, I was starting to get creepy skin, and I didn't want to show my arms anymore. Now, was I going to trade getting fit and healthy for stretch marks? I mean, I had to wrestle with that. You know, you see those shows where people have lost all that weight and they've got all that extra skin. They have to go get it cut off, right? I'm not saying I can't stop that. That is not what I'm saying that this product does. What I'm saying was that's not what I wanted to experience. So I had to find natural ways and natural elements and natural ingredients to tighten my skin, because I grew up in a natural environment and I did not want to put synthetic things into my bloodstream, so to speak, right? I was already sick. I was already borderline diabetic. So what was I going to do? Add more toxins? No. And that's what we do. We just toxic load ourselves with all kinds of things in our food that aren't even real. Well, we got to get rid of that stuff. So you've got to get rid of that with Slim and Tone. But when I was on that journey and I was creating the elements, looking for the elements that we added into Tighten Up, one thing that we found that was really cool was, I have to show you, this is like my favorite thing, watermelon. Watermelon extract is a miracle for the skin. It's a miracle. So that is one of the natural fruits, because we use fruits and fruit acids and fruit enzymes in almost all of our products, because who can do it better than Mama, right? Who can do it better than Mother Nature? Mother Nature, we can't top her. So we use her elements, but we use the concentrated, researched ingredients that really help us, and from the inside out. You know what I'm saying? Because most people don't know that when you put something on your skin, you're ingesting it. You are. And I want to put natural products on my skin so that when I ingest it and my body metabolizes it, it's not going to harm me. It's only going to make me better. And that's what Tighten Up does, is we use natural elements. And those of you that, again, thank you for just, some more people just stopped in. Make sure you follow. Thank you, because we're going to be here. And I want to share with you, and I want to always keep bringing you good, fun, energetic information. My company, just so you know, Skin Tight Naturals, is, you can find us on Instagram, Skin Tight Naturals. We are a small batch manufacturer, and we have natural, pure, clean ingredients. It's really fun. We have researched everything that we use. We have cutting edge breakthrough ingredients. And that's why I wanted to share this with you, because Slim and Tone is a cutting edge breakthrough product. To have a product with over 20 elements and ingredients just to detox your fat cells, detoxes your skin, detoxes your circulatory system, to detox from the top and also detox from the inside, your body is getting a pure sense of health. That's amazing. You imagine giving yourself that gift? It's a gift. Pure health. We've survived the pandemic. Now let's thrive. Let's get all that, we've been sitting in our homes eating and snacking and eating comfort foods. Let's put all that away. Let's get rid of it. Let's give it away, give it to the food bank, get the junk out. And let's purify, detox, even detox your house. Get rid of the things you know that no longer serve you, and just start living a fresh, exciting, fun, energetic, fit life. Become mobile, become active. Take the stairs, walk down the street, grab your bike, jump on a skateboard, go to the beach. Hey, come on. We're going to live now. Now we've seen what it's like to be stuck at home. Let's get out, but let's do it in style. Let's do it feeling good, looking good, having confidence. Let people go, whoa, what's she doing? What's he doing? Oh my gosh, I can't believe your skin looks like that. You know, my skin broke out from sitting at home. Yeah, because we were eating sugar and salt and flour and carbs, things that just like make you expand like a balloon. Get rid of that stuff. Start thinking about doing some cardio, right? Making cardio your best friend. That's why I wrote the book LSD, Long, Slow Distance, because if you want to lose fat and lose it forever, yeah, you can do high intensity training, but I like doing things that I'm going to maintain, things that I know that I'm going to be doing for a long time, right? So I want to make sure you really get my message about fit skincare. Being fit, having great skin, having natural skincare ingredients, and doing the things that you want to do with your life from this day forward. Taking a stand and saying, you know what, I'm going to start journaling. I'm going to start keeping track of my food. I'm going to start drinking my water. I even put watermelon in my water. That's how much I love watermelon. That's how much I love what watermelon does for my skin. It does for my cells, what it does for my metabolism, what it does for my hydration level. Because hydration is key, you guys. Your body is over 70% water. 70%. And not 70% coffee, not 70% wine, not 70% beer, right? Not 70% soda. It's 70% water. You have to drink water. You have to hydrate your cells. Don't spend a fortune on skincare and great clothes and not hydrate the house that houses everything. This is your home. This is the only place you got to live. Don't neglect it. Don't look at it last. Don't leave it to the last thing that you put your energy, effort, or income into. This is your body. This is your skin. This is your shell. Do everything you possibly can to be your best. Because I know from experience that when I am at my best, I do good stuff. You do too, right? You do good stuff. You know that when you're at your best, you can't be beat. Get back to the place where you know you love the way you look, the way you feel, the way you operate, the way you perform. I would tell my athletes, I tell my clients, and I'm blessed because I have some of the best clients in the world, and I work with some of the greatest athletes in the world. And they all have one thing in common. They have to change what they were doing if they want a better result. And when you do that, something happens inside. Discipline is great for the soul. To change things that don't work, to do things that are going to improve you is great. So let's review what we got today. So we got CPA today, right? We got cleanse, exfoliate, P for the different products we talked about today, and then activate your muscles, activate circulation, be active, and make sure everything works. And make sure you, again, the coupon code is, those of you that just logged in, and I know but I just got here, just the coupon code is in the chat. Use it, and please follow and share with your friends. Share my link with your friends. I would love to meet some of your friends. I would love to have you guys here on a regular basis. We can explore, we can do more exercising, we can talk about diet, nutrition, talk about some of the other products we have. There's so much. I want to inspire you. I want to inspire you to do your best, because we're at a place in life on the planet where if each one of us improves, everything will just get better, and we will get better in the process. So everybody benefits from all the things that we do, think, say, feel, believe, right? So I really want to inspire you to become a disciple of Skin Tight Naturals. And even if you can't buy anything, that's okay. Just come, log on, follow along, chat, share, because share your journey in the chat. I love hearing from other people about things that they're experiencing when it comes to weight loss, nutrition, when it comes to their life goals or dreams. I am Victoria Johnson of Victoria's Body Shop. I mean, that's a body shop. We're a detail shop. We want to get all the way under the hood. We want to get the tires. We want to get the outside, the inside. We want everything operating at peak performance levels, right? So I really want you to be the best you can be. I'm Victoria Johnson at Victoria's Body Shop. I'll see you at the next time.